So in 1969.
69. I'm sorry.
1969.
Okay.
So David Niven. So David Niven was
Don't say it again. Like just.
David Niven was given this speech or whatever, and a streaker ran across the stage. So like they're gonna do, so this joke is, we're gonna celebrate the anniversary of the streaker, and then John Cena was supposed to streak, but he got really scared, and he's like standing there, and then he talked him into coming out, and then he came out with the thing over his dong. Okay,
who cares?
Okay, but it's a bit.
Yeah,
it's a bit.
Yeah,
and it was for costume design. Okay, so he's looking. By the way, the motherfucker's top half of his body is shaped like a perfect triangle, but that was weird. All right. Okay. So, anyways, so
he did streak. He ended
the
up
next
doing
day.
It, is what you're saying.
Well, he didn't run. He just stood there and he read the best costume design nominees. He gave out the award for best costume design.
That's weird.
Naked.
Okay.
It was a bit. It was a stupid bit.
Okay.
So it became like a conspiracy theory the next day.
So this is okay.
Is it the idea that Hollywood is run by satanic people? I'd probably believe that. A theory followed by several groups which explored in deep dive and blah, blah, blah. Given the Academy Awards and the industry's most prestigious event, it's not surprising that various theories heated up last night surrounding John Cena's appearance. Now, if you see here, at the 2024 Oscars, John Cena appeared on stage completely unclothed, and some viewers believe it's part of a humiliation ritual, according to...
Stop saying stupid shit. People die. They're not unalived. People are... they're naked. They're not unclothed. Like
they're unalived?
Like, your natural state is not clothing. So don't say he was unclothed. Just say he was fucking naked. Why are you gonna say something? Oh, John Cena was completely unclothed. Like, just say that he was naked.
Now the guy talking, I should warn you ahead of time. The guy talking is like a 40-something-year-old man who like is really into collecting toys and going to like Little Mermaid. Like he's one of those guys that gets mad that Little Mermaid's black. Like, get really mad.
That's a weird thing to be mad about.
Yes.
I told you the joke that I have. If you were going to take black people on all these boats and they jumped off because they didn't want to be slaves, it is totally plausible that a majority of mermaids are black. Like, it is, like, if mermaids exist at all, it would, like, logistically, there is a black mermaid population. Like,
there has to be.
There has to be. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you talking? Like, all the mermaids are white? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
If they exist. Anyway, let's do it.
Conspiracy theories. This is a practice in which celebrities will publicly humiliate themselves to show their devotion to the elite or the occult. Well, if you look at, Cat Williams, what did Cat Williams say? I've never seen a man unsuccessfully wear a dress in Hollywood.
Chad Lowe unsuccessfully wore a dress in a movie.
What movie was this?
I don't remember. It's a Chad Lowe movie. Do you remember? How many Chad Lowe movies do you know?
None. That's what I was like,
he's Rob Lowe's little brother. The guy from Joanna Man. How did that work out for him? I don't know who that is.
Well, he was actually successful before that, I think, fairly.
Really?
And for the time, especially for a black actor, I feel so bad that I can't remember the brother's name, but like at the same time, like he was on a bunch of like more black sitcoms, which arguably makes him unsuccessful.
A man unsuccessfully wear a dress in Hollywood. Right? There are people that will make the case that this is part of the deal, right? You show your allegiance, you do what they say, and then in exchange for that, you get clout, or you get, a new job, or you get...
Yes, a director tells you what to do, like where to stand, what to say, and then in exchange, you get a check and fame.
A new, a new role or a new contract. Things of that nature. Previous examples put forward are DaBaby wearing a diaper in public, and Kylie Jenner's
those
wedding
words
dress
you
at the
told
Met
me
Gala
not to say, they all
appearance.
apply to him.
And now viewers are arguing whether or not Cena showing up in this manner was ritual as well. Some people wrote humiliation ritual, 100%.
Okay, so a big, beefy, famous man.
I'll tell you what was humiliating.
Who's-
He was wearing Birkenstocks for some weird reason. That was it.
I don't think that's humiliating at all.
He was wearing You're buck naked and you're walking out with a pair of Birkenstocks.
Like cold.
Okay, cold floor, I guess.
Like
Could have put on some, I don't know,
could have
Jordans or something.
been slippery. You got people crying. You don't know what the fuck is going on. Like
Where's okay, whatever, dude.
I mean, like me, if it had been me, whether the Illuminati asked me or not,
I'd do
if
it.
they were just like, hey, can you just run across the stage naked? Like literally, like pause for a second, fling the balls, and just and then just go about it. Like, yeah, I had no problem with it. And he's John Cena. Like, I would have done it so fast that people would be like, who the fuck did that? And then later on, it'd be like, oh, that was John Cena? You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have sat there and read. How long was he naked on stage?
For as long as it took to give out the award for best costume design.
So we're talking about at least 30 seconds.
No, it was like I mean, because they had to do the bit where he had to lure him out, and then he had to stand there, and then they had to laugh, and then they gave a couple lines. So probably about like 2 minutes at the most. All these things last 2 minutes.
2 minutes? Okay, I'm not a conspiracy dude, but I will say that does sound like a humiliation ritual. Like, because why not just run across the stage and run out and be like, you nominees are...
Because the joke was he was embarrassed.
That's not funny.
So the joke was
That's
the
not-
humiliation was the joke.
That's not funny because...
But there was no candles or anything. It wasn't a ritual.
You can write a joke. Like, you can write a joke.
I don't think they can,
Just,
really.
but
They
I'm-
used to be able to, but not anymore.
Fair enough. One can write a joke, is what I'm saying. And just being naked is not inherently funny. Like,
Comedians are all working at doing podcasts and stuff nowadays. They don't...
Now, the joke was, okay, the joke was that he was out giving an award for
In this episode of Nerds Explaining Jokes.
costume designers, okay? Now, you all can decide whether or not you think people are reading too much into this. I think the joke was he came out to announce nominees for costume design.
And he was
the
naked.
joke was that he wasn't wearing anything, and therefore costume design was important. That's the joke, all right?
Okay.
Now you see
That's kind of funny.
John Cena response to the humiliation ritual comments. One wrote, ritual for what? He's already a huge star in Hollywood. The guy doesn't take himself seriously. Shame on all the neck beard conspiracy theorists.
He's about to take that one personal.
It's not that he's still famous. Some people might argue it's to stay famous, right? Why are people calling this humiliation ritual? Babes, it ain't that deep, said another. It's possible. It certainly is possible, right? That it was just a weird, bad joke.
I just love that. It's possible that this wasn't some kind of satanic ritual. This was just
I want you to tell me,
a
where is
garbage
the
bit.
timestamp in that video? How long did it take him to say that? It took him 6.5 minutes
I don't know. I'm
to
so
say,
sorry I get
"It's
people into this
possible."
stuff. It's possible that this was just a joke.
It's possible.
It's not plausible that it wasn't a satanic ritual. It's just possible. There's a thing that I want
to know. I'll tell you what's like actually implausible. Who the fuck watched an award show and then had the nerve to give a fuck about it? Like, bro, best costume design. What if you came out naked?
I was just waiting for somebody to say something about Gaza.
That's
That's why I tuned
they
in.
won't. No, they won't do that.
Oh, somebody did.
Oh, really?
And the world exploded. Yeah, the guy that won for Zone of Interest. You ever seen Under the Skin? That's
I
a
don't.
great
I don't
movie.
watch a whole lot of shit. So
He's a really good filmmaker. Anyways, and he said he gave a speech. He was Jewish and he gave a speech about. Okay, so here's the thing. I just
he
think
was Jewish. Now you gotta explain it. Like, what did he say? Like,
he said that he didn't like his Jewishness and he didn't like the Holocaust being weaponized against other people.
I think that's a fair thing to say.
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know
was
exactly
reasonable.
what he
because
said.
the movie he made
Yeah.
was about the Holocaust. So and it was
okay. Well, then you kind of have to say.
You know what the
something.
movie was about? It was about the person who ran Auschwitz and his family life because their house was on the property.
Is this a romantic comedy?
It's more like a family like Meet the Parents. No, it was like a family house,
Despicable Me.
and they got a wall. Despicable.
It's Despicable Me.
That's right. That's right.
I'm sorry, that's not funny. I'm sorry. That's so bad.
But there, so the camp is on the other end of the wall, and they're on one side, and it's about their family home life, and it's basically like a metaphor about how people can ignore a genocide happening right in front of them. But I just think that these people freak out about naked people. And here's my evidence.
Especially naked men. If it was a naked woman.
Oh, they freak out with naked women too, because they all saw Sydney Sweeney's boobs and they started speaking incoherently.
this headline.
Sydney Sweeney's boobs
trying to-
destroy wokeness, and nobody knows what that means.
I'm kind of trying to look away from that because...
Those are beautiful.
Wow.
She's so pretty.
Wow.
Sydney Sweeney at the GLAAD Media Awards. Liberals have lost control of even the gayest institutions.
That was that
I
GLAAD?
challenge anybody to tell me what the hell that means.
She did this at a gay festival?
Yeah. Who's she trying to impress?
Bro, I'm about to go back to being gay. Wait, this is what we can see?